Hey, welcome soul family, it's Robin here. So this is my channel, Oracle Rising, and I'm here to hopefully help you guys on your spiritual ascension, your journey, anything that I can do to help you guys. You could just let me know in the comments. So I do a monthly energy prediction. This one is going to be for October, and I am using the Starman Tarot card deck because this does help me channel information from whatever guides are available. I have the Ace of Swords here, so this is going to be really important for you guys. So I intentionally channel, we'll just call in any particularly Arcturian guides that are available to help out with this reading because I'm an Arcturian starseed. I'm also a light worker, I'm a channel and a healer, okay? So I feel like there's something really positive coming towards you guys, just really looking at the Ace of Swords while I'm shuffling here. I feel like there is some sort of a split or a divide about to be healed. Just really this image here, it is really giving me the impression. Also, it's sort of interpreting to me as possibly some sort of a dragon influence. So if you guys are not doing any type of dragon meditation currently, I want to encourage you to do that just maybe for a couple days in October. I want to clarify that card. Hold on for a second. Yeah, and again, we're getting the same message basically, but in a different card with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is this split between the mind. It can also, what I'm getting here is representing a split between your heart and your brain, okay? So I really feel like you're coming together as a whole person for the month of October and maybe resolving any long-standing wavering, or if you've been having any type of lack of motivation or initiative or discipline, drive, that should be disappearing for you in October. But I also am getting a really strong sense that if you had, and the word I'm getting is a horrific split from somebody in the past. I want to pull a card to represent who that could possibly be, okay? Sorry, I blew that shuffle. Hold on. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that it's going to be a water sign. Maybe you had a bad breakup, or it's somebody in your family. It was somebody that was a really good friend. This is going to be somebody that was a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm getting the sense also that this person was treating you as an option and not at the top of the list where you belonged, especially if this is going to be a parent-child relationship, or somebody that you had a romantic involvement with and they were not ready to settle down, but you were, or vice versa, okay? You were like, I'm not ready for what it is that you want. I'm not into this type of commitment, or maybe I'm just not that into you. So time could have evolved and the Wheel of Fortune could have like brought itself back around. It could be this could be a really good time, you know, where they say that you shouldn't go back to an ex-partner, but if enough time and development have happened since this split, and again, I got that word horrific, right? So it was probably ugly, lots of crying, maybe a great big blowout, and for some of you, it could have even been a scene in public that was super humiliating. But I see that coming back together. So that's very interesting. There's a lot of information in these cards here. So you coming back into yourself, maybe seeing that person in a different way, or seeing yourself in a different way, which is what matters the most, okay? So I do have the Emperor card here. So this is going to be a really good time for you to also focus on your future. Sorry, my hair is driving me crazy. If you have not plan for the future at all, like basically where you want to live or how much money you need to save for retirement, Now is a really good time, okay? It's never too late to start saving, you guys, or it's never too late to do anything, switch your career. It's never too late to go back to this person. But I am getting mostly that it is a romantic interest or a parent-child, okay? You could be the parent, that water sign could be the child, vice versa. It was a really intense dynamic, a lot of emotional connection. So I would rule out, you know, somebody that you worked with, okay? Even if you called that person your work family, it's just not the same thing. So this is somebody that was really able to hurt you. So hopefully if you worked through any sort of trauma from that relationship. So the Emperor is definitely saying get on board with your future plans here. There's like, it's time to put your foot to the gas pedal on your future plans. So we do have this Strength card here. So we're getting boosted with a lot of extra energy in October, you guys. You should really be feeling the presence of, as the veil starts to thin, as we make our way over to October 31st, you should feel a lot of the strength of your ancestors coming in. If you haven't ever heard them speak to you before, they're probably going to be quite vocal as we enter October and building up to the end of the month, okay? So I just heard a voice in my head that said, what about money? Okay, so I'll pull a card over top of the Emperor. One of my guides is saying, without me pulling a card, you really need to be just focusing on your energy as well, your thoughts about money. Like if you think that your financial status is a disaster, that's what it's going to be. So less focusing on what is actually manifest in your current reality, and focusing on bringing things out of your vortex, okay? So I just wanted to pull a card here. So I've got the Eight of Cups about money. So I'm really seeing that this is your current mindset, and you're kind of stuck in between maybe a belief of, this is it, you know, this is all that I'm worth. And again, there's that split, okay? So there's a lot that needs to come together for you when it comes to focusing on what it is that you really want for your life. The right people being in it, the right amount of money being in it, the right location, especially for those of you that are considering starting a family, okay? And I think this is why I saw this video yesterday that was about one of the most important decisions that you can make for yourself and your family is where you live, because outside influences, they have probably more impact than what is going on in your current home. You know, this is why we see people that grow up in violent neighborhoods turning violent, okay? So you kind of want to get yourself back to maybe even just consider a small town that is peaceful, or, you know, the peaceful part of the city that you might happen to live in. But money, it looks like you're really torn between what you think that you're able to manifest and what is currently going on in your reality. And we have the Prince of Swords here. So I feel like these ancestors that we're seeing with the Strength card, they have some messages about what you can do, okay? Because, and you can see the raven coming in here. So keep your eyes peeled for any ravens or crows that you might see. If it's going to be on TV or in a magazine, it doesn't matter if you see them in real life. Make sure that you get the number of crows or ravens that you see, and then do a message from spirit animal, and then look up ravens or crows, and then look at the corresponding number, because they're bringing you information, okay? Because, you know, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. You don't have to be highly educated to be incredibly wealthy, okay? That's a myth. There are things that are fed to the general public that we tend to believe because it's what we are brought up with, you know? So you can take whatever it is that you have as a skill set, or a gift, and you can turn that into money, okay? You can turn that into the energy of money. I saw Steve Harvey was talking about somebody that was a barber who turned his business into a multi-million-dollar platform. And he also talked about somebody that started off with one lawnmower and then worked his way up to, you know, having this huge, what do you call that? Like yard work business. You can throw that in the comments if you want, because I can't find the word, but also turned himself into a multi-millionaire just starting off with mowing lawns. Okay, so all right, so I've seen this card actually coming up quite a bit lately, so I feel like there's a lot of things going on that could distract you from what it is, your mission that we're seeing here. This is the Devil card, okay? So I'm just seeing that there's a lot of fear tactics going on, and I want you guys to be very careful about what kind of information that you're ingesting. I always highly recommend that you take whatever sort of information that you're getting from other people with a grain of salt. It's not necessarily 100% true. I think the best way to get information is to do a meditation and trust your guides and what they are telling you and the messages that you can use going forward. You know, this is just, it's so ancient a practice, okay? Just really try to stay away from fear-mongering or gossiping people that are always afraid of things, you know, or if you're on social media and you have a couple people that are always posting the bad news, maybe you want to mute them for a little while just so you can get that sensation out of your head. I'm just going to pull one more card here for you guys, okay? And I feel like I need to pull another one over top of the money because, you know, money makes the world go around. So we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the energy of reaping what you sow. So in a really, really good way, okay? So there is a high potential for you to come into some unexpected money. If you don't believe in that happening, now is a good time to start, okay? So angel number 222 I'm seeing. All right, so it does look like things could have a really good turnaround. Just watch out for people that want to bring you down, all right? So I'm going to go, you guys, and I hope you have a really good October, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye.